Hi, I'm Jacob Gallucci, and today I'd like to talk about Metra. Metra's the commuter service in Chicago. It's a train line that goes from Chicago to surrounding suburbs in the Chicago area. It goes to north suburbs, south suburbs, and western suburbs as well. And it's better than the CTA, definitely. I think Metra's cleaner and it's more efficient too. It comes on time almost all the time. It's pretty fast too, definitely, and it's quiet, it's peaceful, and the people that work on Metra are really nice. They are, at least the people I've dealt with. Like the conductors and all the people on the train taking tickets and stuff, and it's nice. The seats are comfortable, and I like it. I like Metra. I really do. Believe it or not, the first time I ever took Metra was 2007. Yes, 2007. I'm not making that up. It was 9 days before my 19th birthday. It was Sunday, March 11th, 2007. And I took Metra that day, the Rock Island line. I took that to the Southside Irish Parade. Yeah. It was the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and I'd wanted to go to that for a long time, since high school, really. A lot of people I went to high school with at St. Ignatius, they're from Beverly, and they used to always brag about the parade, and they were saying how fun it was and everything, and a bunch of people I knew from Ignatius went there. A lot of people that didn't even live in Beverly went to that parade every year. There were people from Lincoln Park at that parade, and people from the suburbs. They would go to that parade almost all the time, but my first time at that parade was in 2007, and that was the only time I ever went to that parade. It was a big drunk fest. It really was. There were a bunch of people drunk, and they were drunk off their asses. They really were. There were people younger than me that were drunk. I was almost 19 at that point. There were people that were in high school that were just really drunk out of their minds. It was just embarrassing, and there were people, peeing everywhere, and it was too crowded and too hectic for me. I gave it a shot. I did see people I knew from high school, which was nice, but it was just too hectic. It really was. The train going to the parade was packed. You couldn't even move on the train. It was packed beyond belief. And the train going back from Beverly to Chicago was really packed too. You couldn't move. It was bad. God, it was bad. And to be honest, I actually tried going to the parade again in 2008, but I missed the train that day. I got to the station, but the train had just left. I just missed the train, and I never attempted to go to the Southside Irish Parade after that. It's overrated. It's fun to see people you know, but a lot of the people there are drunk, and it's just too rowdy and too hectic. I don't like to drink that much, and it's not something I like. I just don't like it. They stopped the parade in 2009 because it was getting really out of hand, and they brought it back last year, but this time it's supposed to be more family friendly, and the police will arrest you if you're drinking in public. They don't mess around. They really don't. If you're peeing in public or drinking in public, they will arrest you. And after going to the parade in '07, I didn't take Metra again until 2011. 2011, so 4 years later. It was on Friday, August 12th, 2011. I went to Zarlengo's that day. It's this Italian ice and gelato place in Chicago Heights. A friend of mine, actually, she went to high school around there, and she used to say how good it was and everything, and I was like, I have to try this place. I went there, and oh my God, Zarlengo's is really good. Their Italian ice and gelato are the best I've ever had, no question. They're so good. And they have a ton of different flavors of Italian ice and gelato, and all the ones I've had are really good. First time I tried Zarlengo's was actually at the White Sox games. They have Zarlengo's Italian ice at White Sox games. They've been selling it at White Sox games, I think, since 2011, and they only have only have three flavors there. They have lemon, blue raspberry, and strawberry, and they're all really good. The flavor's incredible, and I wanted to try other flavors, so I went to the location in Chicago Heights, and the closest Metra station to that is in Flossmoor. And I have the information here. It's like 2.5 miles away from Zarlangos, but the only way you can get from the station to Zarlangos is to walk. I all the times I've been to Zarlangos like 6 or 7 times now. I've never seen a cab down there. I've never seen a taxi cab or a bus down there. So I just walk. It's a long walk, and it's hard because there isn't much sidewalk on a lot of it. I have to walk on like grass and gravel and everything, but it's worth the trip. It really is. It's so good. I'm telling you, Zarlangos is amazing. And I've taken Metra to go to other places too. I've gone to Beverly a handful of times. I went to Original Rainbow Cone about 3 or 4 times along the way, and their stuff is really good. I love their sherbet there. It's one of my favorite places for ice cream or sherbet in the Chicago area. I love Rainbow Cone. I really do. That's another place that that I went to high school with used to brag about. I had never tried it before in Beverly. I actually had Rainbow Cone at the Taste of Chicago a few times before that, and they actually sold it downtown briefly at Staten Lake, where Halsted Street Deli was. They had Rainbow Cone there for a brief time. Like this was like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's really good. I love Rainbow Cone. It's amazing, and Rainbow Cone's not downtown anymore. The only times you can get Rainbow Cone now are at the Taste of Chicago and at the Rainbow Cone in Beverly. And well, the Taste of Chicago is only 5 days now, so the easiest way to get Rainbow Cone is to go to Beverly, and it's worth the trip. It really is. I've also gone to Beverly for top-notch beef burgers. I went there once, and the burgers there are really good. Just amazing burgers. Their fries are good, and their shakes are really good too. And that's another place that people I went to high school with used to brag about. I had always wanted to try it because I love burgers, and it was worth the trip. I mean, the burgers there were really good, definitely. And I've taken 11 out of the 12 Metra lines, including the South Shore line, which technically isn't Metra, but I've taken the South Shore line. I took that to... Here, I have the information. I took that to Hammond once. This was, I want to say it was the summer of 2011, maybe 2012, and you know what, actually? I think it was the spring of 2012 I took the South Shore line, and the only line I've never taken as of now is the Metra Heritage Corridor. It goes from Chicago to Joliet. The reason being is that this train leaves from Chicago to Joliet during the afternoon rush, and it doesn't come from Joliet to Chicago again until the morning, and it only runs 6 times a day. And if I actually took it, I'd have to wait till the next morning to take it again and go back. And the Rock Island line's connected to it, though, so I could take that train if I wanted to, but it would likely be really packed, you know, because it's during rush hour and everything. And well, Metro's great, you know. It gives me a chance to explore far suburbs in the Chicago area, and you see a lot of cool things when you're on Metra. You really do. Metro's a lot better than driving. I hate driving, you know, because there's so much maintenance involved, you know, like there's maintenance with your car, and you know, gas is really expensive, and parking's expensive, and Metra's great. It really is. I'd rather be on Metra I'd rather take Metra than drive on a highway. That's for damn sure. But anyway, I haven't actually taken Metra since June 23rd of last year. I want to take it again. I'll take it again in the next few days or so. I might go to Rainbow Cone. It reopens on March 6th. I might go to Rainbow Cone or Top Notch Beef Burgers, or I don't think Zarlangos opens till like the end of April, early May. I might go to Zarlangos, or I might go to some other random place in the suburbs. I don't know yet. It depends. And between August 12th, 2011 till June 23rd, 2012, I took Metra 19 times. If you add that plus the time I took Metra in 2007 to go to the Southside Irish Parade, I've taken Metra only 20 times in my life. That's it, 20 times. And as I've said before, not taking Metra when I was younger really held me back, because a lot of my friends in high school lived in the suburbs, and if I had taken Metra then, I would have gotten to know them more, and not taking Metra or the CTA really held me back then. But if I had taken it back then, I would probably still be friends with some of these people, but whatever. You know, I've moved on from back then, and, you know, I'm a lot older and I'm a lot more mature now. But anyway, I'm sorry for rambling, and I'll be back on Monday with 2 new videos. Actually, there will be 3 new videos on Monday, because the 3rd video on Monday will be my 100th video. Yes, can you believe it? My 100th video will be on Monday, March 4th. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it, and until then, take care.